ask questions. Others will take this time.
You have to put it.
Hare Krishna.
Unlisted. जिसके पास नहीं है
Children can speak loudly, Prabhu. Yes, who would like to be the first one? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram.
Guruji, on DT day I asked
So that's
sadhana and sadhana practical implementations in my daily life.
yes. So when we see the ideal, there is an ideal standard and there is a realistic situation. So we should always aim at what is which one. says the 5 benefits of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Yatasranvato Yatranvato Apaitarate Vitrishna Satpam Cha Shuddhyat Chachirena Pumsaha Bhaktir Harautat Purushe Sakyam Tadaivaharam Vadamanya Sechet. Like that he says that Shanvato Apaiti Arate Vitrishna. He's saying Arati means sometimes when hearing Srimad Bhagavatam we feel little drowsy. That is only the early stage. When one becomes advanced in hearing Bhagavatam, that arati will go away. Arati means lack of taste. That will be destroyed. Just like, small babies, are they very eager to come and sit down and eat? Or they run away? What do you think? My God, very difficult to feed a baby. As soon as the mother prepares the food, the baby will run away. She has to chase behind the baby and give it, correct, no? But the same baby, when he grows to boys like all of you, on your own take your plate and come and, you go to the prasadam area and you take it. Nobody chases after you. Similarly, in the early days, those who were not having taste to hear Bhagavatam, students are so difficult to catch and bring them for the weekly classes, correct, no? But once they grow in maturity in Krishna consciousness, you don't even have to make a phone call. They will call you, Prabhuji, what time is the class today? Can I come? That's a sign of advanced devotee. One who becomes more mature, correct? And they come running for the class. So, apaiti, arati. Second is vitrishna. Again, that point of vitrishna means when you have Krishna, you have no trishna. Trishna means hankering. Hankerings are gone. Then, satpam cha shuddhyati. The heart is cleansed. Achirena means very quickly. Umsaha. Bhaktir harau. One gets bhakti for Lord Krishna. Tat purusheta sakyam. One gets friendly dealings with devotees of Krishna, like that he says. That means you get friendship of devotees, you get devotion to Krishna. These two are primary benefits. The secondary benefits are, you lose the taste for hearing. You lose the taste for lack of taste. You get rid of the lack of taste for hearing, and you also get rid of the hankerings, and heart is cleansed. So in this way, the Srimad Bhagavatam daily has innumerable benefits. In the same manner, the holy name, I didn't begin even to tell about what the holy name does to a sincere chanter, especially the Brahma Muhurta. Enormous benefits. In fact, we can say the chanting is like a lifeline for us. In the morning, it's like foundation or root of a tree, we can say. So chanting holy name and hearing holy fame and the morning program, this is like the root of a tree or foundation of a building, you can say like that. Without which, the tree's existence is simply imagination. It cannot exist properly. So, coming to Sadachar, dealing with devotees. Today morning in the Bhagavatam class I was telling, not today morning, the other day, when for us to have proper sadachar, that dadati pratiganati, guhyamaketa prachati, mukte bhojete chaiva, shadvidam pritilakshana. The guhyamaketa prachati means opening our mind to someone who is more experienced and receiving their experienced instructions, listening to them and learning from them. So this is extremely beneficial for the practicing devotees. Like for example, you will see Arjuna is opening his heart to Krishna and admitting that I am ignorant. And he is telling that I am dharma samudha cheta. He is saying, I am very confused, Krishna, I am very bewildered, I am not very sure what to do. You please kindly tell me what is the course of my action. Similarly, Chitraketu Maharaj, when he met Angira Muni and Narada, he told one verse, Tasmat yuvam gramya pashor mama modadiya prabho andhe tamasi magnasya jnanadipa udiryatam. He is saying, my dear two great souls, yuvam means two of you. You two of you have come to my palace, Narada and Angira. I am like a gramya pashu, he says. Gramya pashu, village dog. Why not a city dog? Why is the village? Actually the word gramya means materialistic. That's the meaning. Gramya buddhi means materialistic mindset. Tasmad evam gramya pashu means I am a materialistic minded animal like person, he is saying. Mama mudadiya prabhu. I am a foolish person, he is saying. See, great acharyas have also sung a song like this. Gopinath, he says, no, Amito Muraka Ami. He says, no, I am Ati Muraka Ami. I am a very great fool, like that Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings in that song. Gopinath Mama Nivedishno. So, considering himself foolish, considering himself fallen, considering himself to be materialistic minded, these are things which Chitraketu is saying. And then he is saying, Ande, and I am blind, he is saying. Tamasi means the material world is also dark. I am also blind and I fall into a dark well also. You can imagine what a precarious position. Ande, tamasi, magnasya, and then he is saying, Jnana Deepo Diryata. Lit up the transcendental torch in my heart. Jnana Deepo Diryata. Lit up the lamp of transcendental knowledge. So, to the degree a person is in a mood of willingness to receive, then it's like holding a vessel like this. If you hold a vessel like this, then you can have milk. If you hold a vessel like this upside down, then you can't pour the milk. Sometimes we, in the college programs also, our mentors, the preachers, they sometimes go to the hostel, somehow convince a boy, catch a boy. The boy says, no, I have some assignments to do. I am busy. They say, no, today special prasad, you might save a sweet. Oh, save a sweet, okay, I am coming now. Then they may come. They look at the watch, when will the program be over? And I have to go back. So sometimes they come in such a mood, and during the class also they are seeing the mobile and replying some SMS. And in between the class they go out for 10 minutes, 15 minutes and come back, and they can't catch what is going on in the class. So you can see that when the receptivity is less, then the knowledge cannot be given. Like if the vessel is empty, then only can fill it with milk. The vessel is upside down. Somebody is showing the tumbler like this, please pour water. You cannot pour like this. So, and that is why in the Puranas there is a statement which says, it is better for a Brahman to die with the knowledge without offering the knowledge to choirs fools. Like that the Vedas say that. But this is not Vaishnava philosophy. Vaishnava philosophy is, you should go to the home of fallen souls. Adama patita jive bhare dvare giya. You know that somebody is not interested, still you go to the door, batter the door, you fall at their feet and beg them to receive the holy name. This is Vaishnava philosophy. So Vaishnava philosophy means, that is why we don't, like somebody was asking Prabhupada, they are not interested what can Prabhupada said. You create interest. Because it is in their interest to go back to Godhead, ultimately. So therefore, Nityananda would go to the homes of very fallen people and go and beg them to chant the holy name. You will see many of us also, we were reluctant in the beginning days because we were busy with so many things. But once we receive Krishna consciousness, we look back gratefully. So, when we do this Guhyamakata Prachati nicely amongst devotees, and that is the point where the sadachar, the good behavior among devotees can increase, because there is open-mindedness to ask questions, to learn the answers. And also for opening the heart, the other devotees should be trustworthy. Correct? Otherwise you can't open the heart when we are opening. Because if you may have fear that they may ridicule me, they may mock at me, or they may ignore me, or I may be considered fallen in their eyes. I want to be in their good books. So some people don't ask anything to other devotees in order to maintain their image. Then the relationship is very superficial. Haribol, that's all. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So, but all of us have to work on improving our sadhana naturally. So one of the first things that Narada told Dhruva, Gunadikan vadam lipset anukrosham gunadamat maitrim samanadan vicche na tapairapi bhuyate. Those who are superior to you, be jolly to receive them, respectfully, don't envy them, he said. Those who are equal to you, don't brag about your greatness, rather hear from them and then share with them. Learn and share with them. Those who are in an inferior position to you, be compassionate on them. Don't ridicule them, or don't be condescending. Like that, Narada tells, these are the basic tenets of sadachara. Those who are seniors, those who are equals, those who are juniors. Now those who are in a senior position, for them one more shloka is given. Titikshaya, Karunaya, Maitriya, Cha Kilajantushu, Samatve Rata Sarvatma, Bhagavan Samprasidati. One should be tolerant, one should be merciful. Titikshaya, Karunaya, Maitriya, one should be friendly. With whom? Akilajantushu means all living beings, is saying. So, by adopting this mood, and the relationship between devotees can be very fine, very good. By being tolerant, by being merciful, by being friendly, he's saying. And treating all devotees equally without doing any kind of pakshapat. Like for example, one who is rich or one who is poor, one who is educated, one is illiterate. Whoever comes to temple, the very fact he has put his foot in Krishna's temple is a very special soul. One should not underestimate anyone who comes to temple. So treating everyone equally and not giving them opportunity to take prasad, to hear katha, and give them respect. So by treating equally, actually this is one of the natures of Vaishnavas. They are liberal in opening their heart and sharing the knowledge with anybody. Prabhu will be sitting in a park bench, if somebody comes, he will share the knowledge. One staff reporter asked question to Prabhupada. Swamiji, what is the mission? And Prabhupada started preaching to him about soul. Swamiji, I don't want philosophy, I am a reporter. And he said, Prabhupada, I know you are a reporter, you are a soul also. I will tell you the truth also. Prabhupada never thought he is a reporter. He didn't see him just as a reporter to tell about his organization. He started preaching to him. He wanted him to become devotee also. That means he was ready to share the knowledge with everybody. So when devotees are equal-minded, liberal, merciful, compassionate and friendly with all, Titikshaya, Karunaya, Maitriya, Chakila, Jantushu, then they can easily be approachable by all. That's one thing. Like Jananivas Prabhu, for example. One time I sent one student from IIT Kharagpur. Very simple student. He went to Mayapur and Prabhuji took him to the backside of the deity room, gave him the entire Rajbhoga, one plate, and gave him a garland also. And he said, I know RadheShyam Prabhu very much, and wonderful. So later on I met Jananivas Prabhu. This boy was overwhelmed. For 4 rounds he jumped to 16 rounds, just by eating the Rajbhoga and one garland. So he said, when I saw him, when I saw the boy, as soon as he took your name, I thought, you only have come. Because he's connected to you, immediately I felt like giving him some prasad. And Prabhuji doesn't even know his name, and he's seeing him for the first time. So in this way, by good behavior of the devotees, by being liberal and equal, by merciful and compassionate and tolerant and friendly, these are qualities set for dealing between devotees. And also, there's another verse, one more. What is the famous verse? Tushyatyashu Janardana Sarvendri Upashantyacha Dayaya Sarvabhuteshu Santushtya Yena Kenava Sarvendri Upashantyacha Tushyatyashu Janardana. See, Lord Janardana, Krishna is pleased by these 3 things. First one is similar one, what I told you, Dayaya Sarvabhuteshu. Second one, third one are very important. Santushtya Yena Kenava. A person who is satisfied with whatever comes of its own accord and does not compete with others, and does not feel envy towards others, does not become greedy, does not hanker, but satisfied with whatever comes of its own accord. He can deal very easily, nicely with many people because his expectations are minimal and he is satisfied. And then the Sarvendriya Upashantya, this is another thing. His senses are controlled, which means he follows the 6 urges, he controls them. The first 6 urges given. So which means for all of us to have a good sadachar with one another, these principles all become very important when we are living in a Vaishnava community. To put it succinctly, we can say 3 qualities. Mutual trust, love, and there's one more quality. What is the other quality I said?
Compassion.
Compassion. No, not compassion.
Non-enviousness.
No. Love, trust, that's one more quality. When there is affection between devotees, and there is trust between devotees, of friendships, mutual friendship, love and trust. So when we live in a community together, the sadachara is very easily followed when we have respect. Respect is the bottom line, I can say. That's why he says, Sakale Saman, Korete Shakati Tego Natayata. He says, according to every devotee's position, we should be able to respect them. So we can remember this RAGA formula. Respect, admiration, gratitude, appreciation. These four qualities, if one cultivates, then there will be very good behavior amongst devotees with each other. Respect, admiration. Admiration is here. And then gratitude, appreciation. Appreciation comes from the mouth, admiration is the heart. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he himself taught sadachara, proper behavior. One another very important quality for devotees to trust one another is the quality of integrity. Integrity means keeping our word, not bad mouthing behind the back. Sweet talking on face and bad mouthing on the back means it is duplicity. So being honest and transparent in money dealing, woman dealing, and also keeping our promises, knowing that our thought, word, deed should be in one line. That is integrity. We said, we did. That is integrity. So then the sadachar can happen very easily. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told about Sanatana Goswami that sadachar is like an ornament of a Vaishnava. Like if a girl is getting married, they decorate her with beautiful ornaments, correct? No? Similarly, if one has sadachar, it's like a person who is decorated with good qualities, good behavior. In South India, there is one Acharya who says, our knowledge of Shastra is like eyes, and our sadachar is like our two legs, he says. So if somebody does not have good behavior, he may have knowledge, but nobody will want to listen to him. They will say he's humble, he's very proud, he has false ego, I don't want to listen, they will say. But one has sadachar, then that person can walk and go to different villages, he can give sermons to so many people. Similarly, when with good behavior, many people will be willing to listen. So people definitely see the behavior. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first showed behavior to Prakashananda Saraswati. Correct, no? Mahaprabhu showed, he sat in the place where people wash their feet and everything. Then Prakashananda Saraswati caught him by the hand and brought him to the assembly. So Mahaprabhu, by his humility, opened the heart of Prakashananda Saraswati. So humility is the key by which he can enter into the hearts of people. But after entering the heart, he put a bomb and removed the anarthas. What was the anartha? Mayavad anartha. Same way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came to Jagannath Puri, he ran to the temple of Jagannath and fell unconscious, isn't it? And seeing Jagannath, then our Sarvabhattacharya arranged for the people to pick him up and take him to his house. And then Nityananda, Mukunda and all those people arrived there. They chanted the holy name loudly and Mahaprabhu came back to consciousness. And then Bhattacharya told him, see, you are a young sannyasi, you are just 24 years old and you are so handsome, and I am afraid that, you should not fall down due to uncontrolled senses. You need to hear Vedanta. And I am willing to teach you Vedanta in 7 days, he said. And also he said, because you ran into the sanctum sanctorum and fell unconscious, you should be careful to take darshan. And then Mahaprabhu asked him, sir, please tell me how I should take darshan. You teach me, I will accordingly take darshan, he said. And Bhattacharya said, you should stand near the Garuda Stamba and take darshan. And from that day on, Mahaprabhu always took darshan standing at Garuda Stamba. Seeing this, Bhattacharya thought, only once I told them, and is faithfully following it. And immediately he developed a soft heart towards him. And then, when Mahaprabhu said that, yes, I am very eager to hear from you. Whenever you call me, I will come. You please teach me Vedanta, he said. So he told Gopinath Acharya, Bhattacharya told him, what kind of sannyasi is this? He is so humble, he is so beautiful, He is so humble, he is so well behaved. I don't know why, but I am feeling some soft-heartedness towards him. He developed affection for him by his good behavior. And therefore, one of the days, Mahaprabhu, after hearing that, the Atma Ramashamaniya verse, he told that and asked him for meanings, and he told 9 meanings, Bhattacharya. And Mahaprabhu told him 63 meanings. And he was completely flabbergasted after hearing that. So